There he is. There my guy is. What's up, bro?
What's up?
What's up, man? Okay, what's going on?
Yeah. You doing all right?
I'm good, man. You alright? How are you doing?
Hey,
Nothing just out and about. Back to the house now.
Man, dude. Again, props. Big ups, man. Again, congratulations on your success, man. I want to join this.
Oh yeah.
I got my boots ready. Again,
Appreciate
man,
it.
guys, this is Adonis, man. This is what I'm talking about. He was on Monday Night Raw. He was the extra, but guess what? Every wrestler tell you they started somewhere.
Yeah.
To
Yeah.
be on Monday Night Raw in a segment with Brock Lesnar, Seth Rollins, dude, hats off to you, man. That's dope. That was dope, man. How did that feel, man? Like when you got that call, dude. That feel, man.
Here's the thing. I went in. They sent me a. I sent a. What did I do? I sent a application
Yeah,
to WWE. You know, you do the performance in like application or whatever.
right.
One day, I got an email from them. I was like, "Whoa!" They're like, "Do you want to come in and be an extra?" I was like, that's cool, man." So I went in, and I know they did some in ring workouts or whatever, and I think they picked a couple of other guys to do the match against the Viking Raiders.
Right.
And I wanted to do it bad. They was like, "Well, I guess we're gonna do nothing with you." I was like, "Crap!" So
Damn.
I was just sitting back. I was just gonna sit in the back and do nothing. And then was it? It was Bruce Pritchard.
Bruce
He
Pritchard. Oh,
came and got
snap.
me. Yeah, he came and got me, and he was like, he said, y'all, you still want to do something? I was like, yeah, yes, sir, of course, of course. So he went and he was like, well, come on, we got some, we want y'all to be in a segment. I was like, okay, well, I didn't think it was gonna be nothing. And then he was like, I walked up and I saw this big back guy. I was like, who is this? And he turned around, it was Brock. I was like, oh man, y'all got to be kidding. We got dressed up. We got dressed up to do our little things or whatever. We got up and we got our ambulance outfits on. And then the next thing I know, Seth walks up.
What?
And
Dude.
then, oh, he walks up. So I'm in a meeting. Check this out. I'm in a meeting with Vince, Paul Heyman,
Uh-huh.
Seth Rollins,
Yeah.
and Brock Lesnar. I was like, this is not real.
Dude.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, man, this is crazy. And then Brock, and yeah, I know it was amazing, man. I had an awesome time. Another guys I know like that asked me certain things. Like I know. Paul Heyman asked me what my name was. He asked me how long I've been around, and I was like, this man I didn't, because I don't think we weren't supposed to talk to anybody or ask anybody questions.
Yeah.
And he walked up to me and just started talking to me, and I was like, man, this is it right here. And then I was sitting down because we were sitting there at 8 with everybody too.
Yeah.
And Eric Bischoff came and said, he said, can I sit right here? I was like, whoa, what?
Whoa.
Can you sit right here?
Eric Bischoff. This story's
Yeah.
getting better and better.
He just walked up and I was just sitting there eating, and he came up and sat by me. And Andrade came and sat on the side of me,
Yeah.
and it was crazy. And it was like I think it was Andrade and it was two other guys. I think one of them was Grand Malik and
Oh my God.
I can't think of the other guys now. I can't think of which other. It wasn't Kalisto. It was the other guy that's with them all the time.
Lindsay Andrade.
Yeah.
Man.
They all sit around me and they was all talking, and the other guys were speaking it like I think couldn't speak Spanish. Malik couldn't speak nothing but Spanish. I mean, he couldn't speak English at all.
Right.
So it was cool, man. It was cool to meet a lot of them, and a lot of guys were like real nice. Miz walked up and shook their hand. Robert Roode. Yep.
Glorious. Oh.
I pretty much met everybody, but I was kind of mad that I did 2 nights. I did Monday and I did that Tuesday night SmackDown in Memphis. Right. I didn't do it on that show, but I remember I met everybody. But I was like, man, I didn't see Triple H or Stone Cold, Ric Flair, none of the other guys that I really grew up watching.
Yeah.
I mean, it was cool because I met everybody, but there's some people like I didn't get the chance to meet. I was like, oh, I didn't get like Stone Cold wasn't around, Triple H and Stephanie wasn't around, and Ric Flair, Undertaker went there. So
Man, but the fact that you was there
yeah, it was awesome.
backstage, Caden area. Paul ain't
Mm-hmm.
asking you questions about your wrestling history, dude.
Yeah,
This is
you know,
epic.
yeah, it's awesome because Paul, they always, you know, how if you hear the stories about Paul, he's always looking at talent that's overlooked or looking at somebody
Yeah,
that's not really used. And I felt that when he was talking to me, I was like, man,
man.
cool.
That's dope, fam. Dude, oh man. I would give my little pinky toe, maybe more, just to be in that moment, dude. That's off the charts amazing, man. Like, so how long, for those on, how long have you been wrestling though, man?
Oh, about 10 years now.
10
Yep.
years, bro.
October May 10.
10 years, dude. That's
Yeah.
incredible, man. Like,
Yeah.
like I said, right when I was coming to the shows, man, you pretty much turned heel, got this faction going, the Storm,
Oh, yeah.
bro, with the whole Wakanda like vibe going.
Oh, yeah. And it's like the best time right now because, like, I always, like, I felt like I could talk more. I had more in me just to wrestle.
Yeah,
And everywhere I went, I guess because of my size, everywhere I went, they just wanted me to wrestle. They don't want to let me cut promos.
right.
So when I got with the guy who runs 901, it was before it was 901. It used to be called UCPWS.
Yeah,
And he was like, why ain't nobody really been pushing you like that? And I was like, man, I don't know. I mean, I guess because of my size. He's like, that's got to be it. So I said, he said, I'll tell you what, you just go out there and you just talk. And one time I did it, and he was like, oh, okay. So then when I got ready to turn heel, he just told me to say, he's like, well, just say whatever you want. And I did that. He was like, oh, okay. Yeah. And I just said what I wanted. And then after that, he was like, just say what you want from now on. Yep.
that's dope when a promoter lets you say, go say what you want. No script, no pinpoint. Just say what you want.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
gotta be a great feeling, man. Because
Yeah. And
not everybody can do that.
oh no. But here's the thing: I knew I could do it because I used to play in the mirror and home and stuff and do all kind of crazy stuff. So I knew I could cut a good promo. I just needed a chance.
And man, you got it, man. Like I like when I heard your promo, I was like, man, Dan is wrestling. Did him talk? I was like, I'm finna join, dude. I'm doing the Storm. This is
yeah.
Man, like you, like dude. Be honest, man. I'm gonna be honest. You're living the dream for a lot of black guys that grew up in Memphis that wanted to be wrestlers, dude. Like for real.
Yeah.
Like me and some of my buddies, kids, we talk about being a wrestler.
Yeah.
And you're doing it. You got the faction going. You come your promos. You've been on Monday Night Raw and SmackDown. Dude, like I said, all wrestlers have to start somewhere. Because, man, think about, like, the Hardys. How they was just going out there getting beat up and open the doors. Like King Ring, open the door for people to come out. Like, you got to start somewhere. And then, dude,
Right.
I just pray nothing but success for you, bro. This is wow.
Appreciate it, man. I actually wrestled at the FedEx Forum one time too. They was doing Grind City Wrestling.
Yeah.
I think Dustin Starr runs it.
Mm-hmm.
And they called me up for that, and I wrestled in front of some people before the Grizzlies game. So that was awesome too. I did a big crowd wrestling before the Grizzlies game, so that was cool too. So
yeah,
you know,
man, that's dope, man. You're dude. So this is a question I had before everybody came out. Like with 901 Wrestling, then Real South Wrestling Federation. Are you guys able to like wrestle like different promotions, or you just have to stick with the promotion you will?
it's like I think that's what they call it, independent wrestler. I can really pretty much wrestle wherever I want.
Right,
like,
right, okay.
So I can, but I went to RSWF a couple of years ago, and it was cool. I went. You know what? Actually, I went last June or July.
Yeah.
And I wrestled Big Ace. Big Ace was their champion.
Yeah.
And he was one of the guys that trained me. So he was like, man, I don't know. I just threw the challenge out there. I was like, man, I'd like to wrestle you. So I see you wrestling all the guys. You wrestling Chris Lex and Tattoo, all those guys. Yeah, he's wrestling Chris Lex, Tattoo. But I knew all these guys from years ago. I've been knowing these are my brothers, man. Derek King, all these people. So he wrestled them. I said, you know what? I'd like to like I threw the challenge. I'd like to challenge you. He's like, all right, let's get it done. And like a couple weeks later, I was at RSWF wrestling for the in the main event, wrestling for the championship. So yeah, dude.
Dope, man. Derek King, that's a legend though in Memphis, bro.
Yeah, man, I still kind of mark out when I see Derek because he's one of my favorites, man. When I was younger,
Yeah.
he was one of the things I liked a lot.
Derek King, man, he's a legend. I remember, like I said, I used to watch it on Channel 5, Derek King. I still got like I don't know if you remember him, but the Spellbinder. I don't know why I remember
Yeah, I remember
Spellbinder. I
Spellbound.
don't know why, but he was one of my favorites. I don't know why, but I remember he was one of my favorites though. Seeing him like my boy Nate brought up like Jared Law would bring like different guys from Philadelphia, and I remember seeing Brian Christopher come through here, the guy from Mean Street Posse coming through. Oh man,
Yeah.
Jimmy freaking hard. It's like, man, but dude, this is what's up, man.
What's a really nice guy too. Brian Christopher was really. He's crazy, but he was really nice. A real
That's what's
nice
up,
guy.
man.
Yeah.
That's what's up. I hate that he passed, man. That sucks.
Yeah, because he's a good guy.
Man, dude, but man, big props to you and your success, man. I'm ready for this quarantine thing to be over.
Oh,
So y'all can
yeah.
get back to grinding in the show. So it's just me and the restaurant guys and my boy Blow sitting there, man. We're definitely trying to get back in the swing of coming out to the shows, and we want to do more of these interviews like this, not just Instagram, but like for real, like up in person,
Right.
man. So this is just a stepping stone to keep the wrestling world in Memphis going and keep us busy and keep us out there. Like I said, I'm gonna definitely be putting this on Facebook and YouTube. I'm not just gonna leave this here, man. The world gotta hear these stories, guys. So if it's any Memphis wrestlers in these comments, man, go ahead and let me know so I can get you up here and we can talk and hear these stories, because I know it's some stories that you can tell, but I know some stories that you can't tell because of the code of the locker room. So
yeah, it's
I know it's a code you can't tell, and I'm not gonna try to disrespect that code. I understand that, but man, I appreciate you telling the stories you telling, man. Dude,
yeah.
wow, man. I knew you met Brock and Seth, but Paul Heyman, Eric Bischoff, Andrade.
Nah, it was cool. It was cool. It's a lot of guys. It's just like, wow, okay, yeah. What's called had a nice. Kalisto had a good conversation with me. He actually walked over to me and a group of other guys and just talked to us for a while. He was like telling us like how he's like, I was in y'all same position, man. I just do the same thing, and he was like he talked to us. I was like, man, he's like he was telling us, he was like, well, y'all go talk to people and get get more things from them, get more. And we was like, no, okay, they won't let us do that no more. He's like, they didn't change a lot then, because they used to let them go up and actually talk to guys when he was doing that.
Oh, that sucks, man.
Yeah.
That'd be a great way like to pick their brains and stuff and questions, especially like somebody like Paul Heyman.
Yeah.
Man, if I could just sit with Paul Heyman, pick his brain, and Eric Bischoff.
Yeah, man. Oh man, because it was just amazing. What and a lot of the other guys did a lot of talking. Vince didn't really say much,
Right.
But he was kind of quiet. But yeah, it was just
Vince was quiet.
yeah.
Quiet. Oh man.
Yeah.
Something, man.
He was quiet. Who else talked to me? Ricochet.
Dude.
Yeah, man. He I was walking by and I was like, "You're doing great stuff," and he's like, "Oh man, appreciate it." He got the little handshake hug thing. I was like, "Oh, okay, cool." He was real cool. That was also back when the Street Profits, they were just doing those. They were just doing promos. You remember when they was first going to Raw? They were doing promos. I was standing around when they were doing their promos for the show. That was cool.
That's dope. We
Yeah.
smoke. We want Street Profit, man. You met a lot of dope people, man. And I just know, man, the way you're just being around you, man, talking to you now, man, you got a real humble spirit. And I know, man, you just, bro, I know it's gonna be some big things coming for you in your future, man. I can see it.
Oh yeah. Somebody said on the post, which Memphis wrestler would you like to face? I still want to wrestle Derek King at least once.
Dude, that would be dope, man. I definitely gotta be there. But when that happens, you need to let me know. I'm gonna be there, camera ready. And make sure I'm getting pictures after it. I want pictures after it. I'm have my shirt saying I was there. That would be dope, man. Because every time I came to Not On Wrestling, man, They had you just cutting a promo, or you wasn't performing tonight, dude. So it's like I'm still
Yeah.
waiting. I'm still waiting.
Yeah. Have me a match.
I could see that, man. That'd be a great match, man. You and Derek King, oh man, that's might have been material, bro.
Yeah.
Especially with this heel persona you got going now, the Storm.
Yeah.
I'm wearing my black boots. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
I'm gonna do like Lil Mama did Jay-Z. I'm just gonna hop in and walk down there with y'all. I'm gonna get kicked out by security, but I'm just gonna hop up there like I'm part of the faction. Like, yeah, I'm with the Storm today. Y'all can't stop me.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Somebody asked, what legend was you facing in WWF back in the day and why?
Back in the day, how old are we talking? We talking
Yeah.
Attitude Era
We're gonna
or
go Attitude Era. We're gonna go Attitude Era.
um you know I'm gonna say Eddie Guerrero.
Eddie Guerrero. Ooh,
Well, he might have been a Ruthless Aggression era, but
man.
okay. Attitude Era, X-Pac.
X-Pac. Man, you know, I think X-Pac don't get enough credit for things he does.
He underrated.
He doesn't. I met X-Pac. He was a real cool dude. He like, man, want a picture? Hey, of course. Why not? I don't care.
Right.
And I feel like because his style, man, he don't get enough credit, man, that he deserves. You know, people talk about the cruiserweight division WCW, but no, they forget, man. X-Pac was in there. 6 was in there, man. Oh,
Yeah.
my gosh, just to think, him in his prime today in his cruiserweight division.
He's good. He's good, man.
Drop the mic. This dude would kill X-Pac. The Bronco Buster. Oh,
Very underrated.
he is, man. I hope he goes in the Hall of Fame by himself.
Yeah, me too.
That sucks. He
Somebody
deserves.
said 1, 2, 3 kid. That's probably what he's going in is 1, 2, 3 kid.
That's
Probably.
dope too. That's dope.
Yeah.
The click, because he came over with the whole sign, the click low symbol, man. He came up
Oh,
with
he did. I didn't know that. He did.
Yeah, he was I forgot, he was over across seas, and he saw some guys like throwing it up, and he's like, man, that's pretty dope. And then he came back, you know, they started throwing up the click. They started throwing.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, man, I love like watching like wrestling documentaries and learning stuff, man. And they were like, really? He came off that? And find out like him and Scott Hall, all them were buddies and all that.
Oh yeah.
That's dope, man. I like, man. But man, to know I'm talking to somebody that's about to be a Memphis wrestling legend.
Mm-hmm.
That's you, buddy. That's you, man. I can see that, man. That's dope, man. Original Bronco Buster. Oh man, dude. You should try it, man. If you try the Bronco Buster, man, I gotta be there to see that. Like, you do the Bronco Buster.
On the seat.
Was he doing it? He was doing it before Mysterio wasn't he?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think he was. Yeah, he was.
He invented it probably. Yeah.
Man, Rey Mysterio started doing it because he's smaller, man. Like, you got the Bronco Buster and like take your hair to ponytail to the Bronco Buster, man.
Right.
Man, dude, this has been a great interview, folks. Like, guys, like, come on. I'm gonna try to do this. I'm not gonna guarantee every day, man. You know what? I'm gonna try to do one every Friday, guys.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah.
Every Friday, I'm shooting for every Friday around this time to do one, guys. So, man, like I said, Adonis, man, I don't want to hold you up, man. I know you in the Storm Park got a few things brewing. I gotta get the rest of my gear. I gotta get my vest. I got the boots already. I gotta come up with a hard name though. I don't think.
Yeah.
I don't know. Tail Breeze will set a good tone. I gotta come up with something a little edgier. So, yeah, man, dude. I don't want to hold you up, man. Thanks for coming on, man, dude. You can come on every Friday if you got time. If nobody else is on, so guys, everybody came through, man. Thanks for coming through to support, man. Support my boy Adonis, man. 901 Wrestling. RWF, man. My boy Casey with Bluff City Nerd. My boy Nathan with The Random Place. Guys, you got anything else you guys want to comment? Guys, comment your YouTube, your wrestling name, whatever you guys doing, comment so we all can know and keep supporting each other, man, especially representing this 901 because Memphis has such a great history of wrestling. There's so much more to come, guys. Most sports don't forget Wrestling Rants 901. I know on Instagram it's 901 Wrestling Rants, but somebody stole the name. So, but it's Wrestling Rants 901, guys. Once again, guys, Adonis, man, thanks for coming up, man. You said you was. I'm glad you did. Appreciate it. Much love, respect. Ricky for you, man. Guys, this is your main man, Kel Breezy. and I'm out.